Hey!
Hi.
Hi!
Hi, friends.
You can come a little closer.
Where's my coffee?
It's 7 p.m. and we had to have another coffee. Time to wake up.
What the fuck are we even gonna be talking about?
I don't know. I have no idea. Hi guys! Welcome back to the channel. It's Kiara and it's Lauren.
Hi.
That you probably also know. Breaking news, we're married.
Yay.
And breaking news, we're lesbians. This is a series that we do where we just answer your questions, and normally there's a theme, but there's not a theme today because we were a little bit too lazy to pick a theme.
So get to know us more.
So get to know us more, or we're gonna answer some of your questions. These are all from Instagram, and if you want to participate in the next video, follow me on Instagram at Keara Graves and follow Lauren at
What's up, Laverne?
What's up, Laverne?
I couldn't remember.
Fun fact, some people think that Lauren's name is Laverne. Sometimes they'll start emails with,
Hey,
Dear Laverne.
Or Laverne.
Or just Laverne.
Well, I mean, I don't have Lauren spelled on my pages, so I don't blame people for thinking that.
Okay, so we're gonna answer your questions. I also wanted to say I hope you're all having a great time. I'm not. I hope you are.
That's relatable.
We've been going through it a little bit. Someone asked, how do you feel comfortable to use the lesbian label as a non-binary person? I feel like the lesbian label invalidates my identity, and I feel like if I transition more, I won't fit anymore.
I think it's valid to not think lesbian vibes with you.
I think it's valid. Yeah, I think it's valid, but I think what you want to use as a label is like the most important thing. And I know there's like this whole controversy with like non-binary lesbians and like, oh, they shouldn't use the word lesbian if they're non-binary. Have you heard that?
That stuff just exhausts me. Anyone can label themselves as anything.
Yeah.
Who cares what other people think?
We're both non-binary and we both use lesbian. I think if it makes you uncomfortable, then don't use it. But I think if it's other people making you feel bad about it, fuck them.
Period.
You know what I mean?
I kind of understand because I went through a point in my life where I was like, can I even be a lesbian because I'm non-binary? To me, I always thought that lesbian meant women loving women, but it actually just means like women and AFAB people.
Yeah.
Just liking other AFAB or women.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, yeah, wait, that's me.
Yeah.
So of course I'm gonna use the label lesbian.
Yeah, if you're AFAB or a woman or both, you can be a lesbian.
Yeah, because you have to consider like trans women.
Yeah, exactly. This is my wife, and I'm a wife, and I'm a lesbian. Next question, what are some easy autism accommodations you made for yourselves and each other?
I realized that I was autistic last year, and it's taken me a whole year to just like digest it.
And also to realize that I do need accommodations. Because I think at first I was like, oh, like I don't need anything, like I don't want to ask for anything extra, I don't want to be needy, but it's like you have autism. Understand that there are some limitations and it's a disability. So it's like if you have certain needs, you have every right to ask for those accommodations.
I feel like a big accommodation that I'm making for myself that I've realized is I feel like I've been trying to simplify my life more because I get burnt out really easily.
Me too.
The biggest accommodation I've given myself is not just like a physical thing or whatever. It's like giving me the space to like react the way I need to react, to feel what I need to feel, to like stim when I need to stim. Like that's the biggest accommodation, is like letting me be the way I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like you have compassion for yourself.
Exactly, because I never let myself be my true self up until this moment. So the biggest accommodation that I'm making for myself is giving myself space.
I love that. And I'm learning to also do that. And to also not force myself to do something I don't want to do or can't handle doing. Or I don't have like the emotional or mental capacity to do it. Like I used to force myself to do a lot of things, and now I'm just like, you know what, I just can't. Next question, how to know if you're over a breakup? In my opinion, I think there's many stages of healing, and like sometimes it could take like years, but but sometimes it could take months. I think it depends on the specific breakup. Sometimes when you think you're over it, you're not actually over it, or you just like kind of pushed it down. So I feel like when you're finally over a breakup, you feel like you can wish the person well without having any like attachment feelings towards them.
Yeah, like you said, like breakups can take years. Like you can be like healed from a breakup to a point that you're ready to get into a relationship with another person.
Yeah.
But like you said, like down the line, feelings might come up of like, oh shit, I still have resentment towards this person.
Yeah,
You
like
know
there's
what I mean?
layers. There's layers to it.
I think like in terms of like a breakup and ready to move on to like another person, for me, like I went through a breakup before I met Keara. It was like 6 months before. And the thing is, like, I was like indifferent about getting into another relationship before I met you, because I was just taking care of me. I was prioritizing myself. I was like doing a lot of self-love. And I feel like that's when you could be ready to like get into a new relationship, is when you are prioritizing yourself and you're showing yourself that love.
Exactly. I feel like that's that's priority. Like if you are going through a breakup, just take this time to focus on like giving yourself love, because it's such a hard thing to go through. Like it's just, it's like nothing compares to the feeling of a breakup. It's just awful. And so my advice is take extra time to care for yourself and be your own sugar daddy, be your own girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever. Looking for a little more spice in your life? Recently I've been multitasking while I do errands, because it's really hard for me to do errands lately, like washing my dishes and vacuuming and stuff like that. I've been listening to audiobooks on Dipsy while I do it, and it just makes the time go by so much faster, and it's so much more entertaining. Dipsy is like your go-to place for romance audiobooks. Dipsy is a female-founded app for spicy audiobooks and more. It's created by women, for women, AFAB folks, queers. The app has over 1,000 spicy audiobooks, all crafted by a team of professional writers and top-tier narrators. Whether you're looking for a rugged cowgirl, Scottish sailor, fae royalty, or the goddess of the underworld, you'll find characters you love on Dipsy. They have a ton of sapphic stories on there, like a whole collection of sapphic stories. And it's only growing because new chapters are released every week, so you'll never get bored on there. You'll always have something new to explore. They have genres like contemporary, historical, dark, sports, western, romance, and sapphic, and more. For subscribers of my channel, that means you, Dipsy is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/Keara. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/Keara. I personally have been looking for a little extra dopamine in my life, and Dipsy has really been providing that for me. I'm not gonna lie. Check it out. Enjoy. Next question, what are some of your comfort safe foods? Mine is grilled cheese. Theirs is grilled cheese. Not mine. But grilled cheese is what I mean, smacks.
Poutine.
Poutine?
If you're not from Canada, I'm not from Canada, but poutine is fries with gravy and cheese curds on top. It's so good.
I got you into poutine. Canada got you into poutine.
It's really good. Fries in general are mine.
Oh yeah, you love fries.
My mom ate a lot of French fries when she was pregnant with me. And I'm like, is there something like...
Oh, there's definitely something to that. Any sort of bread, I would say. Because the texture is always good. Oh, like peanut butter toast. That's something I ate a lot as a kid, and it just like always smacks. Like I had it this morning. Yeah, anything bread. Someone asked, how did you guys make long distance work? Can you talk more on that? I'm doing long distance. Yeah, we did long distance for a year.
Long distance sucks.
It sucks. It sucks.
Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No,
like, it sucks.
It's the worst. But it's also like, there's some pros and cons. Like, there's pros to it. Like, if you don't know, I am from Canada. Lauren is from Ohio, United States. The pros of it are like, you get to like build up tension and like excitement, and then when you finally get together, it's like an explosion of excitement, and you might have sex like 5 times a day. So that's the cool thing about it.
True.
I think you just have to make your meetups a priority, and also like FaceTime dates, stuff where you can actually see their face and like get their energy. Texting doesn't cut it for me.
I think we FaceTimed almost every day.
I think we did. We FaceTimed every day.
We would fall asleep to each other.
Yeah, like if not more than once a day. Because like for me, you just can't get that like connection over text. I need to see your face, I need to hear your voice, something.
I think another reason we made it work really well is because we're both really independent people.
Yeah.
I think independency is like a big thing.
You need to be able to like satisfy yourself or, you know, make yourself happy alone. Go on dates by yourself and like spend time with yourself so that you don't rely on this other person to like give you connection, dopamine.
So it's kind of like the other person is just like an addition. It's just like more love, but like in long distance, like you kind of have to prioritize self-love for yourself.
Yeah.
And then the other person's love is just an addition, but that's like in any relationship.
Yeah. I also think that long distance can be a really good test to the relationship. It's like,
Loyalty.
are you loyalty and commitment? It's like, I actually think that it's really healthy for couples to experience long distance at some point in their relationship, especially at the beginning, because it's like, are we gonna like be able to trust each other? Are we gonna be able to commit to each other? Because some people won't even do long distance. Some people will be like, actually, I don't even want to be with you because I have to do long distance. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
Like if that is the true person, then they will do long distance for you. Someone asked, how do you find peace in your own body?
That's a long process.
Girl, I don't think we can even like get through the whole process of that, but
it's doable.
it's doable. It just takes time and you just need to be gentle with yourself along the way and like gentle. I feel like when you're on your body image healing journey, like just know that it's gonna go like up and it's gonna go down and it's so like a roller coaster. Like you might feel good one week and then the next week you're like, I hate myself. And that's relatable. Just having the intention that you want to like love yourself more and making decisions based out of love for your body instead of based out of hatred for your body. That's like, if you're doing that, then you're moving in the right direction.
I think a really big thing that's also helped me is doing activities that are more inward focused rather than outward focused.
Yeah.
Like yoga, just focusing on the feelings that I feel inside and giving them a space.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something like rather than focusing on like the outside appearance, like focus more on the inwards because that's like equally if not more important.
And how you feel on the inside is also how you appear on the outside. The inner reflects the outer. That's a good one. Someone asked, how do I best support my wonderful girlfriend who has undiagnosed autism and who feels a bit lost in life? Aww.
Something that helped me when I first, because I felt lost too, like when I was first discovering it, because you hadn't discovered yourself yet, and so I was like, oh my god, like I'm the only person I know that is autistic. For reference, I'm self-realized. I was watching a lot of videos and creators who are autistic, and that made me not feel as lost because I was like, whoa, like I can relate to them. You know, it's really hard for a lot of autistic people to have a good support system because of just how society is, but like the online presence of autistic people is really comforting.
Yeah,
in terms of like watching creators. I still feel lost. Like I honestly like there's traits of autism that are like the lacking sense of self and always feeling like we're doing something wrong, and I have both of those, and that oftentimes makes me feel lost. And feeling different is like a big trait as well that a lot of autistic people share, and that also can be linked to feeling lost. So it's like kind of just like finding your people. And I know like I have only really had a few deep connections in my life. I can count them on my hand, probably not even this many, and because everything else was surface level. So I understand how hard it is to find your like family, like chosen family that can relate to you in the autistic manner. So highly recommend watching creators.
We both make autism content, by the way, on Instagram and TikTok.
I make ADHD content, which is ADHD and autism, and you make autism. There's this really cool, like comforting, she feels like a comforting like big sister. Her name's Taylor Heaton. Her @name is Mom on the Spectrum on YouTube. She has wonderful energy that's so comforting. She's a mom as well. Yeah. Hence Mom on the Spectrum, late diagnosed, like she's amazing. There's this another creator, I think his name's Trevor Carroll. He has really good energy, really grounding energy. He makes autism content, and he makes a lot about like autism and feeling lost, and like he's high masking, so like also navigating the world through like high masking autism, which is like us. Datura Jones on TikTok, look her up. She's amazing. I love her so
content.
much.
Yeah.
She's really helpful and really educational.
And then I think also like going back to supporting your girlfriend, it's really important to give her space to feel all of her emotions, because sometimes they can be very intense emotions. So just like giving your partner that space to be like, I'm gonna be here and you can let out whatever you need to let out and I'll be here.
We've shared in a previous video of like how to help someone who's going through an autistic meltdown, and
I'll link the video below.
like what you were saying, which was let them feel things. Something I've realized lately that we've been doing for each other is not redirecting their thoughts to like,
It's okay.
yeah, like not like redirecting their thoughts as like, say like you're mad about something and I would go like, oh, but like we'll just do this and then it'll be better. Instead of like saying that, we've kind of been just letting the person just vent.
Yeah.
You know, and then after they're done, like just listening and then agreeing like,
agree
like,
and validate their feelings.
yeah, and then after like the person gets their like stuff out, be like, okay, like do you want me to just listen? Do you want me to like say my opinion? Like what do you want on this?
Yeah, like don't give your unsolicited opinion unless they ask for it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like you can inadvertently kind of like dismiss what they're feeling by being like, it's okay, like don't cry, you'll be fine. Try not to do that.
Yeah,
just listen and be present.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially because us autistic people, like we've always been told that our emotions are too big.
Yeah.
And to like not cry and like all this stuff. So I think it's really important like to have the space to let out everything.
And period.
Last one.
Okay.
When do you know it's not worth the sacrifice for someone?
Any relationship.
When do you know that it's like, you know what, I need to move on?
One thing that I pay attention to is like, how do I feel around this person? And if this person is continually making me feel shitty every time I hang out with them, like that's a sign. Pay attention to that. Don't surround yourself with people like that, because you're lowering your own energy by being around this person. That's not worth it in my opinion. That's not worth the sacrifice.
Period. We both have people-pleasing pasts, and like you just said, learning to create boundaries for yourself. And I mean, yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. It's like, just see how you feel around the person.
Yeah.
And if they make you feel like shit about yourself, or if they like talk shit about other people, most likely they're gonna talk shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just like paying attention to like how another person behaves and how you feel about them, and your feelings are always valid and correct for you.
We love you. We love you so much. I hope these answers helped. I hope you had fun watching this video. We had fun making it.
We did.
Take care. I hope you have a lovely week.
Love you.
And we'll see you next time. Love you.
Mwah. We're gonna go watch Gilmore Girls.